Good day, everyone. My name is Leslie Pahlani from Africa Kids Code. I'll be your host for today's session, which is creating a digital marketing plan. So let's get started. By the end of this session, you'll know what digital marketing is and why it's so useful for businesses. You also know how to devise your very own digital marketing plan. And lastly, you'll know the top tips for harnessing the power of digital advertising. So let's take a minute or two to familiarize ourselves with the comment box, which we'll be using during the session. If you have any questions or you want to comment on something, please don't hesitate. Before we get started, I would like to ask you this very important question, which is how do you engage with your customers currently? Anyone? Okay, I see people are saying that they use Google My Business. Some are saying that they use social media, and some are still preferring to use the traditional way of word of mouth. That's okay. There's no right or wrong to this answer to this question. So first thing first, we would like to find out what digital marketing is. So let's get started. Anyone who would like to write in the comment and tell me what do they think digital marketing is? Please go ahead. Okay, I see someone writing that digital marketing to them is just marketing digitally, meaning that with a smartphone, laptops, as long as you don't market like the old way by using a word of mouth and also printing flyers and putting them at the traffic lights in around town. Okay, let's get started and find out what digital marketing is. So it is said that digital marketing is the promotion of products and brands using electronic devices on the internet. It includes text, messaging, instant messaging, videos, apps, podcasts, and electronic billboards, digital television, and radio channels. Okay, so means the person who commented that is marketing digitally with the smartphone and laptops, they were correct. Digital marketing allows an organization to analyze campaigns, content, and strategy to understand what's working and what is not working. Digital marketing concentrates on using the wide range of online tools and technologies available, but the focus should always be on understanding human behavior. Marketers face new challenges in the digital marketplace, but they also have the opportunity to create a personalized, relevant communication and content to develop deep relationship with customers based on ongoing interaction. So let's move on to the next slide. We live in a mobile world. As you can see that there are 747 million SIM connections in the South Africa, and then 91% of South Africans own mobile phones, with 80% in Kenya and Nigeria respectively. There is also some 65% of the active mobile phone users in Nigeria have shopped online. Mobile in particular is changing how we act and behave as humans. We have never been more connected to information, knowledge, and people. We have the answer to pretty much any questions at our fingertips. We have the power to do our own product research online. You don't have to go to an internet cafe to do research. With just internet connectivity, you can do it while you're sitting at home, lying on your couch. So one will ask, what opportunities might arise from connecting with customers via mobile phones when you're online? What do you guys think? So there are lots of benefits to being online as a business. So we'll discuss few of them on the next slide. Opportunities from being online are that there's increased reach, meaning that you have a global access 24 hours a day and seven days a week, meaning that when you're online, you can reach people globally from wherever they are, 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And then it also allows customers to find your products and services easily. Instead of a person coming to your traditional shop, they can just go online and look for whatever information that they are looking for and find it there. It also saves time. And the other opportunity of being online is that you learn about your customers. You learn about your customers' behavior by conducting consumer or market research and keep up with customer demands and trends in your market. And it's also important, the other benefit of being online is that you can communicate and support your customers from a different location. It improves your customer service with greater flexibility and communicate with your customers and get their feedback on your business. So here are the key channels to consider for digital marketing. So in this section, we'll consider these 6 key channels. The first one, which is the SEO, search engine optimization in full. The second one, the search engine marketing. And then the third one, social media marketing. We also have a display marketing, email marketing, and lastly, which is content marketing. This will be blended together when we put our strategies into action. There are 6 channels to consider for digital marketing, which is the first one, as I've mentioned, the SEO is optimizing your website so that it shows up more often in search engine results. Meaning that when people just go to internet and search something that's related to your business, then your website might also pop up as one of the results. And the second one, which is the SEM, this is paying for advertising to appear in search engine. So the difference between the SEO and the SEM is that the SEO is free. Searches just appear randomly, and then the SEM you pay so that your advertisement pop up first when a person searches for something related to your business. And then we also have social media marketing, which is using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. Marketing is online advertising in many different formats on many websites across the internet. When they say many different formats, they mean you can advertise by text or videos. Email marketing is collecting and using email addresses to communicate with users. You can collect email addresses by having an option for call to action on your website, which is called sign up to newsletter, so that you can notify your customers whenever you have promotions or there's something that you want them to know. And lastly, which is content marketing, which is creating and sharing different types of content such as the blog posts, videos, guides, and infographics to attract attention and drive traffic to your site. So before we move on to the next section, I would like to take a few minutes to answer any questions you may have. Please write in the comment, and then my colleagues and I will definitely answer your question. So far it shows that I don't have any questions, means I'm doing a good thing. Nobody's lost, and we are all on the same page. The next section that you are doing is how to build your digital marketing plan. So there are 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. The first one is you must know your business goals and the objectives. Secondly, the budget must know your budget and the resources that you will be using. You must also know your audience and also decide what channels you will be using, whether you will be advertising on social media only, or you will also advertise on Google My Business, search engines, etc. Then you also need to plan your activity and measure using the SMART tool. First thing first, we are going into the business goals and the objectives, which is the first step. The business goals and objectives are what do you want to achieve? Successful businesses are based on both goals and objectives. So you must also clarify the purpose of your business and identify the necessary actions. Goals are general statements of desired achievement, while your objectives are the specific steps or action you take to reach your goal. So here on the screen is showing an example of someone. Say, hi, I'm Moinli. I'm a hairdresser and my business goals are to get more customers through my door, whether it's old customers or the new customers, and make more people in my area know my business exists. So Mondi's business goal is that more people should come to a store, whether they are old or they are new customers. And then also people in her area should know that her business exists. So what are your business goals? So here's an example of online objectives. One is to increase traffic to your website, increase online sales, or increase social media page likes and followers from your customers, and also increase online reach and awareness so that people can know more about you. You should also know that your online objectives should align with the business goals. For an example, online objective is to increase online reach and awareness. Your business goal should be to make more people aware that you exist. Secondly, when you increase website sales, meaning that your business goal will be to sell more products. And then your other online objectives is to increase social media page likes and followers from your customers, so that your business goal is to make it easier for your customers to find you online. And lastly, to increase traffic to your website as an objective, your business goal should be to get more returning customers. The second step, which is the budget and the resource. So the first thing that you need to consider when you are doing your budget and resources is to find out what is possible with what you already have. Give yourself an honest statement about what your challenges are, and then also read out and also look at the example that is given on the screen. I don't have a website, yes, as is too much of an investment right now. Know that you can also advertise by having Google My Business, because you don't have a website at the moment. So you can also advertise on social media when you also don't have a website, because you think Max is saying that having a website is too much of an investment for her at the moment. So while she's still trying to make ends meet, she can advertise her business using Google My Business, which is free, and also social media, creating social media pages for a business. And then we are moving on to the third step, which is audience. Well, when you are looking at the audience, you should think about who your target audience are. So for an example, Max is saying, I'm targeting females in my local area. My most valuable customers are females who are above 30 years old, and they normally have children and work part-time. Most of them use Facebook. So Max is already knows what her customers are based. He knows that if he wants to target the customers, should focus more on Facebook. Also, he knows the age group of her customers, which are people who are 30 years old and above, and also the gender that they are in, which is the females. First step with these marketing channels. So you will have to choose which one work best for you. Not all marketing channels will suit your business goals. Consider which channels work best for you. Do this by using your online objectives. If your online objective is to increase online reach and awareness, your marketing channels should be display marketing, social media marketing, and also content marketing. If your online objective is to increase website sales, you should focus on the search engine marketing, which is the SEM, the search engine optimization, SEO, and email marketing. If your online objective is to increase traffic to websites, your marketing channel should be SEM, again, search engine marketing, which is the paid advertising, and the SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is organic search. And also look at email marketing as your marketing channel. And lastly, if your online objective is to increase customer loyalty, you should look at channels such as social media, where you can communicate with your customers and always update them of something, of what's happening in your business currently. Also, email marketing, it's good if you want to increase your loyal customers. And lastly, which is the content marketing channel that you should focus on when you want to increase customers' loyalty. And the fifth step, which is you need to plan your activities. By planning your activity, you should focus on the detail and get the strategy. Example of Max is that my online objective are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet as too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital to help me? So here's how you could approach his challenges strategically by listing his business on Google My Business and create a free website, which is also offered by Google My Business. And then after listing his business on Google My Business and getting a free website, you should also set up a Facebook page, just social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to collect reviews and post pictures of customer hairstyles. And lastly, use Facebook advertising to target people in your local area with an offer to attract new customers. So you see that you can also do well even if you don't have a website. It's not like in the old days where you have to hire a web designer to create a website for you with an expensive amount, and then finding out later that this website costed you a lot of money but it's not working for you. But instead you can use Google My Business, which is free, and you can also get a free website from them. And the last step is to measure using the SMART tool. What are the SMART tool objectives? SMART is an acronym that enables teams and individuals to set goals and succeed. So instead of plugging ideas out of thin air, the SMART acronym gives us more structure. And one will ask, what does SMART objective stand for? S stands for specific, meaning that you should know what exactly do you want to achieve. The who, what, when, where, and how. Also give your goal as much detail and thought as possible. Secondly, M stands for measurable. Like how would you know your business goal is being achieved? Like for example, I made an example of a website where you have to hire a designer for an expensive amount, and then realizing later that when you have a website that the website is not working for you. The reason why we want to have a website, if you are running an e-commerce, if you are in a business where you are selling something, you want to have an e-commerce website where people can come to your website and then after going to your website end up buying something from there. So with the M, which stands for measurable, you will know how will you know your customer, your goal is being achieved, and also the what are the metrics showing success. A stands for achievable. For example, do you have the skills, time, and resources to turn this goal into reality? R stands for realistic. Is the goals likely to be achieved, or is it merely a dream? I mean, when you are making a goal, you can't just make a goal that you don't know how you're going to achieve it, and is it even possible to be achieved. So you must be realistic when you set up your online objectives. And lastly, T stands for time bound or timely. When do you want to complete the goal by? You should set up a scope, and then you should know when your goal is going to start and when is it going to finish. What is the time frame or the end date in mind? Giving goals a date will ensure you are motivated and continuously moving forward. So you need to set smart objectives, and then one will ask, how will you know if you have succeeded? To set a smart objective to help you measure the success of your activity, the first thing is the broad objective. Your broad objective is to increase online sales, and your smart objective is to increase online sales by at least 20% within 3 months. Your broad objective is to increase brand awareness, and your smart objective is to increase your brand awareness on Facebook by growing audience with at least new people by 40%. Your digital marketing plan. So this digital marketing plan will be based on the example which was made earlier by Max. Your business goal, first thing first, Max's business goal is to reach more people in his area and get more customers through his door. And then the second one, the audience. Max knows that his audience is females who are between 30 to 45, and which are also from his local area, and he also wants to attract the past customers and the new ones. And then the channel that he should use to get his audience, he should focus on the search engine optimization. Reason why is search engine optimization instead of SEM. SEO is free, and then Max mentioned that he does not have a budget for an expensive investment right now. And then you can also use Facebook for advertising. And then the activity is to build a website and boost visibility on Google. You should also use Facebook advertising to target people in his local area. The online objective is to increase online reach, increase retaining customers, and then the smart objective is to increase Facebook page likes from new people by at least 50% within the next month, and increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. So this comes to the end of creating our digital marketing plan. So if you have any question, please write in the comment, and then I'll surely get back to you. The next section that you are getting to is harnessing the power of digital advertising. So let's get started with search engine marketing, SEM in short. So what you see on the screen is the search engine result page. The appearance of the result page adapts to the search that is made, but it contains three main things. The first thing you'll notice is the search query, which is in yellow. And then secondly, Then secondly, you'll see the paid search, which start with the ads at the beginning of the sentence or the results. So the green is it the blue ones, the ones that are in a square shape, which is blue, are the paid search, the paid search results. For an example, if you are using search engine marketing, you'll see the first thing that comes is the paid search results. And lastly, which is the organic search listing. The organic search listing, remember I said that organic search listing is free. This basically happens when someone just goes to internet and search for your company. For example, our company is Africa Kids Code. So when someone goes to Google and search Africa Kids Code, those are the direct search and the organic search. For example, if someone searches for online coding and then Africa Kids Code happens to appear in the search results, those will be an example of organic search, which is the search engine optimization, SEO. Organic listings are sites that appear after ads. These have been optimized to appear at the top of search. So we're going to go through a process for search engine marketing, the SEM. First thing first, you need to understand your customer. This is what makes everything else happen. Secondly, you need to find the relevant keywords. You need to brainstorm good keywords to bid on, and that might be relevant to your target audience. I mean, it's useless to just pay for advertising with the keywords that are not related or relevant to your your business goals or what you do. So make sure that you find you bid on the relevant keywords. And then thirdly, you need to create an ad copy. In order to create good ads, you need to understand what your target customers want. And lastly, put it all together. This might sound intimidating, but it's really simple, and I'm going to take you through each step. So first thing first, we need to know the difference between search engine marketing and search engine optimization. SEO itself, it's free, which of course in the main benefit of it, you pay nothing to search engines like Google. You rank based on the relevancy to the search query. SEM is where you pay, but only when someone actually clicks on your ad. If your ad serves 10 times, but is only clicked on once, means that you only pay once. And then you with SEM, you bid on the keywords, while on the SEO, you optimize the keywords that you want people to use to find your business. And then with search engine marketing, you can get onto the first page straight away. But with search engine optimization, it can take time to rank on the first page of Google. So how to get started with search engine optimization? The first step is to sign up for Search Console. Search Console is a free tool that can help tell you more accurately learn how you rank on search engine. It helps identify if there are any issues or errors in your website that will make it hard for Google to rank you highly. So when you sign up for Search Console, you must submit your content to Google. You also monitor how you are doing in the search. and then also send you alerts on the critical issues. The second step to set up search engine optimization is to help Google find your content. By doing that, you need to submit a sitemap to help Google both understand the structure of your site. You must also promote your site online and offline. You must always share new content. This is so when it comes to being indexed, Google understands how your site links together. And lastly, help Google or users to understand your content. Create a unique, accurate page titles. For an example, if your page has if your website has 5 pages, for example, the home page, the about us, the team, the contact us, and the gallery, you must always make sure that you title all your pages. And also create good titles and the snippets. Use heading text to emphasize important text. Search engine optimization tips for success. So there's no shortcut for search engine optimization, which helps you improve your website visibility to people who are searching for products and services like yours. Conduct keyword research to discover and understand what words or phrases people are using for when they are searching for products and services related to your business. The title and the meta tag description are important because they both are used by the search engine to generate the actual search results for the specific plan. The title is used to generate the first line showing. The meta description is used to generate the few short sentences that follow. And then secondly, publish useful, high quality content and understand your customer and optimize your content to suit their needs. And lastly, make web pages search friendly. On-page optimization or changes you can make on your website's individual pages can quickly help search engines better understand your content. So one will ask, what are the display advertising? Now that we've had a look at the search ads, let's explore search display advertising. Display ads are typically visual content that are displayed on a variety of publisher sites, like a poster or flyer, but a poster that is digital. Display ads come in all shapes and sizes and image banners. There are different formats available. For an example, you can have the text ads, you can use the image ads, you can display with the videos, and then all the ads across mobile websites. Visual ads can be more effective in getting people to click as they are often more eye-catching and can stand out. So make sure that when you use display advertising, you always have a poster or a flyer that can attract new customers, and also videos because people like watching more than reading. So one will ask, how is display advertising different from search advertising? Or what do you guys think is the difference between display advertising and search advertising? Okay, so let's get into it. There's a big difference as your search ads might be seen almost everywhere on the internet, but your search ads will be limited to search engines like Google, and will be text links, not image links. So the huge difference between search advertising and display advertising is that for people to find your search advertising is for them to go to Google or the browsers, and some search engines, the search advertising are focused more on the links, but with display advertising is focused around saving ads across different websites such as the news, blogs, and local websites. Most relevant when the primary objective is to drive brand awareness and the traffic. But with search advertising is most relevant when the primary objective is to generate sales. So a process for display advertising is first thing first, you need to understand your customers. This is what makes everything else happen. Also find placement ideas. By this we mean the relevant keywords to your site. And thirdly, you need to create an ad that is creative. In order to create good ads, we need to understand what your target the customers want. And lastly, put it all together. This might sound intimidating, but it's really simple, and I'm going to take you through each step. So one will ask, what is the social advertising? Paid advertising on social media like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn, also known as paid social media advertising or SMMM. One will ask, why should we use social advertising? Social advertising allows you to target and retarget ideal consumers with sophisticated targeting capabilities. Social media platforms like Facebook help you target your ideal buyers, which allows you to drive more traffic to your site. This is the best way to get the most out of your marketing spend. People are on social media, and social media advertising, you can increase brand recognition, you can divert traffic to your site, you can reach specific target audience on different social media sites, you can also target and retarget ideal customers. Social media advertising is cheap and cost effective, and in many cases it's free. You can also generate leads to your site. Like for an example, when you create a Facebook page, there's an option where they ask for your website URL. When you put it there, people can just go to your website, your Facebook page, and look at some few photos and the timeline. Once they are happy with what they are seeing, they will definitely click on the link to your website to know more about your business. So one will ask, what are the main differences between organic and paid social media? Anyone who would like to volunteer? Organic social media versus paid social media. Organic social media is that views, actions, and clicks from posts are free, while with paid social media, you pay for views, the actions, the clicks from your posts and ads. With organic social media, the content appears on your business profile and in people's news feeds. With paid social media, your ads can appear in more places. So this is just telling us that with organic social media, the ads, the content appear only on your profile, your business profile, and your news. People who like your business. But with paid search, it can appear to anyone who's on social media. And lastly, organic social media can only reach your followers and friends of followers. And then paid social media can reach anyone, people you don't have to follow. A process for social media advertising: choose objective. Secondly, choose your audience. Thirdly, choose an ad that is creative. And lastly, set up your budget. If you have any questions regarding what we have discussed so far, please write in the comment, and then I'll definitely answer your question. I mean, you've heard a lot from me today, but before we finish the session, I would like to take few minutes to answer any questions you may have. Please write in the comment. So before we wrap up, I would like to ask, what are your next steps? Knowing that today's session is just the beginning, what one thing will you do or change in your business from what you have learned here? I see some people are saying that they will definitely, they didn't know that even if you don't have a website, you can still advertise your business on the search engine. So they'll definitely make sure that they set up Google My Business. Some are saying that they were hesitant when they were thinking of creating a social media page, but they will definitely make sure that they create a social media page so that customers can reach them. So this comes to the end of our session. If you have any questions, please write to us. You can find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn, where with the handle which is called @AfricaKidsCode. As you can see, it's scrolling down on the screen. So if you don't have any questions, I would like to thank you all for taking your time to attend my session. Thank you, guys.